Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Nice and early here on a Sunday. Anyway, I haven't been able to sleep very well. I tried to go to bed earlier last night and just terrible sleep. I got to start really early Monday morning, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to make myself as tired as possible today, and then hopefully I'll sleep better before work tomorrow. So yeah, one of those things. So I'm going to do a big beer to start the day. I've been sitting on this one for quite a while now. Cheers to Henry in the chat. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, this is a Munich wine, or also known as a wheat wine. It's called ASTRAL Dive. It's 9%, and it's by Cypher Brewing out of Canberra, Australia's capital city. If you didn't know that, bit of a shithole. But yeah, Cypher are a good brewery. I've done quite a few of their beers in the last year. Nothing like this though. This could be a bit of a surprise. So yeah, pretty cool can artwork. And yeah, as I said, I've had it sitting in the fridge for quite a while. I've got another wheat wine in the fridge, which is two international breweries that are fairly well known. I was going to try and get like a wheat wine stream going. Hopefully, still wheat wine or barley wine stream. Hopefully, we can still do that at some stage. So, yeah, this is going to be a big one to start my Sunday off. And I was, yeah, possibly going to go see what Simo and others were up to afterwards. So, I've just got a basic bar glass, still dirty as shit, but it's all good. Let's get into it. Hopefully, everyone's having a good weekend. It's actually pretty decent weather here this weekend. I've got a hoodie on just because it's so early in the morning, so it's a bit cold. It won't be on for very long, I don't think. Well, that smells good. So the name Munichwine, I don't know if it's a regular thing, but I've seen a few beers utilise Munich wine instead of wheat wine. Obviously, different type beers in different regions of Germany. So I'm thinking maybe it's just a different malt or something they use. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but it does look fairly dark. Barley wines and wheat wines definitely vary in colour. So yeah, this is more of a stout colour. I would say a very dark brown. It's got like a slight sort of tan or reddish hue. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Beige head, about 1 or 2 finger. Carbonation, light. I would say medium body. Let's go with. Cheers to Joey. Yeah, go the mighty Vikes. There's a lot of rumours going around with player movement and stuff. It's freezing in Ohio. Nah, I don't know what it is, man, but I'm definitely gonna have to go get checked out. I'll fall asleep, and it's like I just wake myself up instantly. I just can't stay asleep. It's like something's going on in my body, and it's like, yeah, it's terrible. It's nothing worse. So, like, obviously, it hasn't affected me as much the last 2 weeks because I haven't worked. So I've been able to go and have sort of nana naps and just fall asleep whenever. But once I'm back at work, I'm going to be fucked. Cheers, Brett. Yeah. I've got a mate in the UK that's starting to stream about now. So I thought at least if I get up and do this beer now, I can join him. Not sure whether you're joining Joey or Simo. I just seen him advertise a Saturday night drink. So, okay, let's go with. And hit that like button too, peeps. It's actually quite subdued on the nose. I get like a sort of like a brown sugar note, maybe biscuit. But I was expecting sort of big like roast or dark fruit. Not really getting that. On the back it says a Munich wine style beer brewed in collaboration with Rube Goldberg Brewing Machine for their Dark as Dark Beer Festival. Hmm. Oh, that second smell, then I might have got a slight like prune or fig. Generally, when you wake up first thing in the morning, your like nose and your palate's really good because it's fresh. I haven't had any breakfast or any coffee or anything yet. Just straight into the wheat wine. Yeah, all I'm really getting is like that sort of like brown sugar, like slight sort of caramel toffee thing. A little hint of like dark or dried fruit, and then yeah, like a biscuity vibe. Let's go a taste anyway. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend. Ooh, getting a little bit of licorice. Yeah, it's got like a licorice sort of molasses thing going on. Maybe some banana. That's fucking weird. Like if the wheat is sort of like a Hefeweizen, like Weiss beer sort of quality, you could sort of understand getting some like banana and clove. It's quite rich. It actually drinks pretty well for 9%. Like you'd think sort of being up so early in the morning and having a beer like this, it could be really boozy and just a bit sort of awkward to drink, but maybe that's just the fact that I'm an absolute weapon. I just snorted. Yeah, I think I was out of bed at about 6 o'clock. I'm just like, I'm fucking over this shit. And I was just out in the backyard and yeah, it's so when you can't sleep and you're just real agitated and you don't know what to do. I was sitting there watching YouTube at one stage during the night, and I'm just like, I need to go back to bed. And I'd go back to bed, and I wouldn't be able to sleep. And then I'm just like, oh, cheers, Jimmy. You ever had a Munich wine before, Jimmy? Not a wheat wine, a Munich wine. It'd be interesting to look up the characters to see what you normally get in a Munich wine. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit of a not sure. So yeah, wheat wine, Munichwine. It's probably the same thing, dude. I'm not too sure. I'm actually, yeah, it's intriguing to me as well. I dare say it's just it'd be just the type of grains they're using, I reckon. These ones are probably just specific to the Bavaria region. But who knows? It could be subtle changes in maybe yeast or don't know. But yeah, it's by a brewery out of Canberra. It's not barrel aged or anything. It's not really. It's not giving off any other sort of smells at the moment. But yeah, as I said, just that last couple of sort of sips, I'm getting a sort of more of a roasty character. Very unusual. Cheers, Drewy. Big game coming up soon, brother. Got me hat on, ready to go. Ooh, Scheisenhausen. I had the worst sleep, Drewy. It was fucked. So I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta get up at 3 a.m. Monday morning. It's obviously Sunday morning here, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get up, even though I've had about fucking 2 hours sleep. I'm just gonna make myself as tired as fuck later, and then hopefully I'll sleep better tonight." And I'm at a celebration of life at the moment. Rad. You're doing like, is it like for someone you know, or is it like you're working there? Cheers, Henry. I don't know if you were there when I said g'day earlier. Hope you're well, dude. Venezuela beer now is USA beer. They probably don't have any beer down there, the fuckheads. Well, there you go. Australia is celebrating the 50th anniversary of colour TV. Yeah, I remember when when colour TV come in, I reckon my mum and dad were like really, really young. Spitfire. Fuck, I haven't had that beer for a while. Cheers, Henry. Yeah. I can just feel this like just sitting right there, just nice and warm. What is it Rick James says in Chappelle when he's like, I think I'm bleeding from my chest because old mate kicks him. Yeah. Open bar. Fuck yeah. Here we go. I'll actually be interested to see what it says. Okay. So it's an extremely dark lager. There you go. That explains the colour. That also explains the banana-y sort of note I'm getting. And it's probably why I'm not getting really any of that coffee. But yeah, I got a licoricey note, so yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, brother. That's good. You get tired of some of the craft. Like, I get so sick of hazies all the time. I love coming back to bloody lagers and yeah, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, fucking oath. Cheers, Angie. Cheers, Craig. I did obviously answer your question before, but I don't think I said hello. Yeah. I don't want to go back to work. Fuck. Can we please rewind a week? It's gone way too fucking quick. Yeah, you guys have got a lot of that in the UK. You've got a lot of fucking supermarket craft and like shit imitation beers and all that crap. I don't think in Australia that those sort of beers would work because the beer here, the tax on beer is like way worse than what it is in the UK. So I think people just wouldn't pay for those type of beers. Yeah, hit the old thumbs up, peeps. I don't know if Simo's started yet, but I was probably going to head over there. The joys of getting up early. Not that I've really got up. I've been up pretty. I feel like I've been up the whole night. I feel like I haven't got any sleep at all. Do you reckon if I moved to the city, I could get a gig as being someone they do sleep study on, and I can just get paid to take naps? Do you reckon that'd work? So then, at least when I go to work, I'm trying to sleep. So you're killing two birds with the one stone. And then when I come home, I'm all refreshed, so I can concentrate on my beer reviews. Cheers for explaining that style, Jimmy. Now, when I dive into it, I'm sort of thinking like more like a bigger dark lager sort of thing. Yeah, you're definitely getting like a banana-y sort of note, like you do with a hef. You're getting a little bit of spice, but I'm getting sort of like licorice, molasses, brown sugar, like some dried or dark fruit, and that'd be more from like the roastier malt. Maybe a touch of chocolate. But yeah, it's good because you can tell it's got a bit of booze to it, but it's not overpowering. It's just that, like, yeah, as I said, I'm just getting that warming sensation in my chest. So one of the ones I've got in the fridge, Jimmy, is a wheat wine. It's a collaboration between Pahala. I don't know if that's how is it pronounced. Is Pahala right? You obviously know who they are. You go there a bit. good old Estonian brewery. So they're obviously the dark part of the beer, and then the wheat part of the beer is Weihenstephaner. So I'm like, that is a fucking awesome collab. So yeah, that's been sitting in the fridge for a little while. I was hoping someone else could get the beer, but I think it's pretty rare. Well, obviously, in Australia and other countries, it's rare. Yeah, I'm not getting any hop character at all. I wasn't picking out any sort of fruit character from like hops. I was only getting that sort of like the dark fruit you get from malt. Yeah, no earthiness, no pine, nothing like that. I feel like with these sort of beers, normally the hop presence is more just for like bittering and shit like that. They'll just boil the fuck out of it in the early stages just to get the bitterness, and then yeah, you don't really get much aroma or flavour from the hops. Yeah, for sure. I'll probably cook up another good brekkie this morning. I've gone for yesterday. What did I go? Sausage, bacon, egg, tomato, beans, hash brown. Yeah, the only shit thing was I had shit bread, and it's the same bread I've got again today. I need some good quality sourdough or something. I can't be off getting sourdough now. I've already started drinking, unless I walk to go get some. Yeah, it's definitely got chocolatey notes. Is Spitfire in the clear bottle? I've definitely had it here. It's in we've got superstores in Australia called Dan Murphy's, and they have like a sort of a UK selection of beers, and Spitfire is always one of them that's there. You'll get like Spitfire and yeah, like Boddington's. Is there one called Old Fart or something like that? Every now and then you'll get the Fuller's beers, just stuff like that. Yep, cool. Yeah, I'm starting to get warm now. The old hoodie wasn't going to last long. Old speckled hen, yep, that's another one. Yeah, some of the English pubs in like Melbourne and stuff, you'll see beers like that on tap. I've got a bit of a hankering for a pub crawl. I haven't been on a pub crawl for yonks. I just want to. I've been watching a guy that's based in Sydney, and he just does pub crawls all the time, and I'm just like, oh man, God, I wish I lived in the city when it comes to shit like that. It's fucking expensive though. Just going out for a stroll on like a Sunday and going to pubs and getting pints. Next minute, you've spent $100 in about 3 hours. Yeah, I think I've poured it all in there. Yep. It's almost got character of a like a Schwarzbier. Yep. Yeah. Good old Harold. Harold's hanging with Hugh at the moment. The ABV of this one, Jimmy, 9%. It's sort of weird, but I like it. And yeah, like it makes more sense now that, yeah, like when you looked up what it's about. I just get like it's like the bigger brother of a Schwartz beer sort of thing. Yeah. So yeah, that Vine Stefana and Pahala one I've got. I think that's known as a barrel aged wheat wine. Yeah, I was trying to get some people together that have a wheat wine or a barley wine and do a stream. I think Josh has got something. Um, yeah, I think Drewy was going to have a look to see if he could find something. But yeah, it's sort of it's hard to get those beers at times. I've got two. Yeah, I think I got. It's fucking annoying. I go back to work tomorrow. Obviously, I think I've got two big boxes of beers rocking up tomorrow. Of course, they couldn't come before the weekend. They had to come the day I go back to work. Cunts. Yeah, I can't even remember what I've ordered, but yeah, there's some good shit in there. One of them is a Polish barley wine that's chocolate and orange peel. Um, yeah, but most of it's like Sydney-based breweries. At the moment, I'm digging all the Sydney stuff. I want to move to Sydney. I fucking, I fucking hate Victoria at the moment as far as politics goes. I'd absolutely love to live in the outer suburbs of Sydney where all the breweries are located. That'd be so sick. Yeah, fuck yeah. Have you got the shit to cook it yourself or yeah. Let's be honest, it's just a primal thing, I think. Just about every bloke has a skin full of beers and then you just want a massive feed when you're finishing up. Even worse if it's the old green, smoking the old hoocheroo. It's probably more of a snacky thing though when it's the green. Whereas beer, you just want a big fucking hearty feed, like a dirty kebab. Does anyone know if Simo's started and who's on the panel at the moment? I think he was meant to start at 7:30 my time, whatever that is in. I think that's 8:30 p.m., isn't it? English time. Uh, oh, so he's not even doing the stream. There you go. If that's the case, I might have to go live. we'll see what happens anyway. So yeah, hit that thumbs up too, peeps, if you haven't already. See our good mate Bumpy's nearly at 1,000 subs, so I put a post up this morning just saying to check him out if you haven't already. He got raided again. uh, he sells Tonka Bean. Yeah, so that's the sort of elusive number you want to get to, Jimmy, because once you get to 1,000, you start earning revenue. And yeah, obviously for beer channels, it's hard to get big numbers. So yeah, if as a beer channel, if you get to 1,000, you've generally done pretty well. Yeah. So also, if you get super chats and all that sort of stuff, I don't think you can collect them till you get to 1,000 as well. But yeah, 1,000, like you can start having ad revenue and all that sort of shit. I think too, when you get to 1,000, it sort of pushes your channel a little bit more as well. But yeah, it's always a thing in the beer community. Whenever someone gets to 1,000, people sort of big them up. Do you really? That's funny. I'm not surprised yours doesn't fit. You fucking buffhead. I meant to write that on one of your photos the other day. I feel like it's something I can say because you could just say it back at me because I've got a fucking buff head as well. You fucking buff-headed cunt. It would have been good. How good would just a red and white trucker's hat just with the fucking YouTube logo be? You don't get shit. They just all of a sudden start slapping ads on your shows. Woo-wee. Yeah, that's like the silver plaque, isn't it? I don't think there'll ever be a beer tuber that gets to that. Oh, actually, the craft beer channel might have got to that. But yeah, craft beer channel, in my opinion, they don't sort of count because it's sort of more of a like a professional TV show style setup. I think the standard beer tubers with the most subs, I think, is Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer. I know Rampant Lions up there. Ron Terrio. Who else? There'd only be a handful that are over 10,000. Most are around sort of the early thousands. I want to get to 5,000 subs, so I'm going to start reacting to stuff. I'm going to react to stuff that I have no interest in and pretend that I really enjoy it. I fucking hate reaction channels. And they get real butthurt when their stuff gets copyrighted and that. And it's like, well, you're not working for it. You're just fucking watching someone else's shit. You don't deserve the fucking glory from it. Cheers, mate. Stewie. Yeah, old Christmas and New Year's don't mean much to me, brother. Just another day. I think the other beer I was considering reviewing today is a West Coast by Bells Beach Brewing. Yeah, one of my mates that's like his local brewery. Yeah, I think he said he's had the beer already, and I can't remember if he said he liked it or not, but hopefully it's decent. They're sort of hit and miss. One of those breweries. I don't know how I'd go for a score for this beer. See, I like it. I certainly don't love it. It's just, yeah, it's a very sort of unusual style. I just feel like the score that's in my head, it feels like it's probably, I don't know, it wouldn't be harsh. But then if I went higher, I feel like that'd be way too high. Like, yeah, so it's, yeah, no worries, Henry. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go a 4.1 out of 5. I can't really score it higher because, yeah, it's not like insanely like, it's not like blowing me away at all. It's just, it's nice. Like, it's different. I think that's the main thing. It's like different, but in a good way. Just something I sort of haven't experienced. But yeah, if like, I don't know, say someone said, "Do you want to have another one of those beers now?" I'd be like, "No, boom, boom, give me something else." Yeah, 4.1, still a decent score. Anything over 4's all right. I mean, you could get a German brewed Munichwine that's really fucking awesome. So it's sort of hard to determine like the style just based on an Australian brewery's take on it. So yeah, hopefully I can get hold of a Munichwine from Munich. That might actually be a really good style. I definitely feel some warming in the chest. yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Not sure if the great man's gone live or he's cancelled, or not sure what's going on there, but if he's on, I'll probably join him. If not, I'm going to cook some breakfast and then I might be back for another review possibly. So check us out. If Simo doesn't go live, I might start something up myself and get some people on. So yeah, thanks for the viewing. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.